YouTube, what's going on? Skywise here, back with a video, and today we're going to be doing a review of the Canam Renegade 1000. So we also have another Canam Renegade 1000, so I'm going to be your go-to guy for a nice Canam Renegade 1000 review. I've also had 570s, I've had 850s, I've had XMRs, so Renegades are kind of up my alley. So whether you're in the market for one, or you're looking at why you would need a 1000, or you're looking to upgrade, or you're looking to go from maybe a side-by-side to one of these, or a dirt bike to one of these. So this is going to be your go-to video on why you should do that, or maybe why you shouldn't do that. So the specific one we have here in front of us today is equipped with a stage 1 tune. It's also got an RJWC full exhaust on it. My dog's just chewed the seat up, so don't mind the duct tape. I have a new seat coming this week I'm going to put on, so very aggravating. But anyways, it's also got ripsaw tires on it. Which I actually prefer the ITP hole shots that come with this one from the factory than I do the ripsaws on this one, just because it's really hard to do a wheelie on these ones. But I also think it's because of the way that the suspension is set up in the rear. So all in all, these Renegade 1000s are a lot of power. They are a lot of power. A 1000 motor on a four-wheeler is kind of crazy in my opinion. It's like a 1000 motor on a super bike, and I have an R6 in the garage, and I mean 600 is really all I need. I actually downgraded to that from a 750. 1000s are just a lot of power. There's a lot of people think when you buy a 1000 there's just no way you're gonna get stuck, but that's not true at all. I mean, you're not buying 1000 so you don't get stuck, or you have I mean, if anything, you're just gonna beat your friends that have 570s and 850s to the next mud hole, maybe, if you have the right tire setup. That's one of the big things with these things, are tire setups. Is somebody with the 570 XMR can probably beat me through a mud hole with my 1000s just because of my tire setups. So I'm not really set up to mud bog, and I mean, also, these things don't have snorkels on them, so if you get in, some water, you gotta really be careful because you can flood the engine. You can hydraulic these things. So you're buying a 1000 mainly because of the power and of how quick it is. These things are fast. They'll top out at like 80, 85 miles an hour from factory, which is a lot. I mean, I'm not whipping around the streets every day going 80 miles an hour. That's fast. But what they do have, though, is a very reliable motor. I rode this thing all summer, still on the factory belt. This thing still has the same belt that it came with. Have not blown a belt yet. Make sure you know how to utilize high and low. But honestly, getting on an 800R and 850R is really not too much of a noticeable difference going to a 1000, besides, the wheelie. You can really pick up, like the 1000 XXC can really pick up very easily with the touch of a throttle. And also these newer 1000s have the Fox Shocks 2.0s all the way around, which is a huge upgrade compared to these ones. Still has Fox suspension, but that one is major. I mean, you guys can see that this thing is just freaking mean. I mean, start her up really quick. There she is. Check it out. There she is. I mean, these things are just mean. They're nasty. We don't. Oh my gosh. These are literally the best four-wheeler that you can frickin' buy on the market. I'm telling you. I'll argue with anybody. And also the chassis setups on these I like the chassis setups a lot more. Unlike the Outlander, which has like the max chassis, these ones are a little bit shorter. And I think I just have an easier time getting them through a mud hole. When I'm working with a longer chassis, I always have a harder time. So these ones being shorter, it's a little bit easier for me. I just like the way these ride a lot more than the Outlander, just because they're also more aggressive. The gearing is more aggressive. Now just keep in mind, if you buy an XMR, the gearing is going to be geared differently. The clutches are set up to handle those massive tires that come with the XMR. So just keep that in mind, that if you ride an XXC is the fastest model Renegade that they make. XXC is faster than XMR, but the XMR has plenty of advantages with the snorkel, the tires. It's set up to literally mud bog and go through mud holes. And like I said, XMR in the appropriate race is faster than these because of the way it's built. I mean, the way these come from the factory, those tires, I mean, you'll probably get stuck if you go out riding. You'll get stuck a couple times. But it's okay, because if you have a buddy with you, he can pull you out, or you can invest in a winch. But all in all, if you want to be the fastest, the coolest, the meanest, the baddest at the bash or the party or the riding event you're going to, definitely pick up a Renegade 1000, because there's nothing that can compete with one of these machines. And they're very well respected. Everybody knows what they are. And I mean, you cannot go wrong with these machines. So if you guys check out all the content on the channel, we have plenty of videos up of us riding these things or ripping these things. So feel free to check out that if you want to hear the exhaust setups. So thanks for watching, guys. We appreciate you. We will see you in the next one.